About toughness, remember one formula is that while you're showing yourself to others as a Godzilla baboon that if you touch him, he'll eat you. You're not gonna be nobody's gonna touch you. We don't do that in this country. To be weak or there'll be people who will come along every day to eat you from the inside out. I realize that if you're normal, you have generosity, you have kindness, you have a constant politeness, but save those qualities for those who truly deserve them. There will always be those who will try to bend you to their will, and if you don't react to them like a psycho. Sick on a naked woman who's ready to tear up every scumbag in your path. There will be no freedom. Tough character in that. First thing in the morning is an ice bath. When you get in there with shaking teeth and you sit there like that, shivering, rubbing off the enamel of your teeth at the end. Coming out in tears is when you run the last kilometer, and then you add one more unexpected one and praying to God that you make it. You're fucked. It's so hard, but you make it. I think, as you've already realized, a tough character is first and foremost the tough conditions. Is what you're willing to do for your dreams. Whether you're going to be shaking with fear or whether you'll be willing to take the risk on another going for it, it's something I'm very familiar with. I've spent my years, I've accumulated about 12 years of training. It's universal. You didn't know about it, because I didn't mention it, but I worked like hell. I worked like hell. I fought bloody in practice and nearly passed out, jumped in 8 degree. Icy water out there. Wind was blowing, cold, hard. Headphones. I put on some Viking music and I got to my favorite part of the day. I took off my shoes and ran into the water. That's when I ran outside at 4:30 in the winter. 2 kilometers to the waterfront. 2 kilometers to the boardwalk. 4:30, bitch. I took off my jacket, my sweatshirt when I got there. T-shirt and started training. It's cold. Fucking tears, but the desire to be stronger than that. I wasn't scared. Because I was ready to die. I was ready to accept death. When you start thinking about dying, about how you're gonna die, when you realize there's nothing to be afraid of. It's near, it's near, it's near. You can't run away what's destined to come true to fulfill what's not meant to become true. Won't fulfill all that it takes to get stronger, to pull that one out, and you've already got it in here, you're up to your neck, you're afraid. You're afraid other people do they get results, and you're afraid. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Everybody's afraid. Absolutely everyone is afraid, even the special forces. Even me. It's a fact, it's our body chemistry. But some people goes through this fear and someone sits on the sidelines waiting for something to happen. Like I did when I couldn't deal with the humiliation of losing a fight. When I couldn't stand up for myself. After that. Fuck it all, fuck it all, fuck it all, fuck it all. Absolutely all of my weakness. And that's how I got sucked into 2 years of grueling training. When I was fighting 30-year-old men when I was 14 years old. Little me. I'm a little boy with a black eye. There's a boy running around with a black eye that even the elastic bandages that go on his arms, on his hands. It's okay. A boy who drank beer in the street with other boys and growing a belly. Total self-loathing from being that weak scoundrel, that weak piece of shit. I can't help but shudder when I think of it. The only way to build character, my friend. By being tough on yourself. I lost a battle once today. You show weakness, you run out into the street. You run an inordinate number of miles. Kilometers because you can't just sit there. And think about how I'm so weak. And then you fucking kick yourself. That you're a worthless weakling for not being able to stand up for yourself. With the mirror gaze of madness you look at your fear right into his eyes without wriggling and looking away, running from it. Then you clench your teeth, unclench your eyebrows, keep your head down, and went forward. Our world is full of hyenas and jackals and freaks and everything else. So until you put yourself in front of them as a samurai ready to walk freely to the death, you'll be robbed. I used to be goody-goody. I used to be goody-goody. I was a good boy. I was a good boy. Aggressive. I used to get pushed around. They'd push me around, and I'd stand back. And I'd duck so the fight wouldn't break out. That smile, the bastard who was trying to belittle me. That's not how life works. It doesn't work to be kind, yes, but not in front of animals. Animals, you save your kindness for your loved ones, but to other people, you're mean. On the street, unfamiliar places, the gym. At school, at work. Work, eating places, swimming pools, shopping centers. Malls. You're a baboon. You can't be touched. You can't be mocked. You can't be laughed at as soon as you see it. You ask questions without thinking. A man doesn't understand questions whether he hit you or touched you. That's it. A man's language during a conflict is simple. You tell him calmly why he's doing it, and then warn him that you won't be, then he doesn't understand that kindness. If he tries to hit you or push you, punch him in the jaw. To the jaw, the matter is settled. You don't go outside. Your back stiff, your head's up. Body relaxed. That's what manhood is all about. Character and confidence when you're not a dick wanking your dick off at home, but solving the question of how you can become Scrooge McDuck from nothing. How many boys have lost faith in themselves just because they can't get stronger when they should? Just show up training with the tough guys who've made you, who would turn you into a sweet-toothed berserker, eating spruce cones in the morning, and then at night spilling blood in the evening. Blood. Women like that when they see a Superman. A Superman, a man who can solve any issue, someone to hide behind, who's not afraid of her. You will accept death as her prize. It will come. Sooner or later we all die, absolutely. All of us. Your days are numbered, just like mine. Mine, you're not staying here anyway. You'll turn to dust no matter what you think, no matter how much you hope that you're gonna live longer. Don't be afraid. What's there to be afraid of when the fact is inevitable? What's there to be afraid of when there's someone in heaven waiting for you? Who you loved? Why run when there's nowhere to run? Stand up straight with your head up. Your head up. And get through your horrors, remembering that you only have one chance. An opportunity. Only one opportunity to live your life.